MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. And a little off to begin the afternoon, as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And the count will be full. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Markakis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
That's popped up. Moncada onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Luis Arias comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the left fielder, and this one bounds around against the wall, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Justin Upton the next to hit. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Markakis, the runner at third, arrives at second with 1 away. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That is fifth, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. So far on the year, Andujar is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Fielded by Encarnacion, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding two men in scoring position in the. Dinelson Lamet gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1-1.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
Moncada.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here's Jose Abreu when he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Abreu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0. Up high, 2-1 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
The set and the 1-0.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Two 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 7. The left
so 1 away here with the bases empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and that's in there for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 9.
Striding into the box, Danny Santana. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here's the first pitch to him. That's a strike to throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The count now at 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Nick Markakis would be next. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A base hit in his first trip. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
2-1 the count. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Moncada moving to his left, and that ends the inning. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Texas. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The first baseman, Edwin.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A ball and no strikes. Mazara is playing here against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Danny Mendick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. It remains 1-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we check out the Rangers team leaders, we can see he's currently 4th best on this Texas ball club. Here's Justin Upton now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. That nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So here's Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Noelvi Marte.
Noelvi.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. 1-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Yohan Moncada will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So striding in, Jose Abreu. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Yuli will take this one himself, and that in. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Back up the middle, reined in. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Striding in, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Digging in, Danny Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Got him on his front foot. It's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Count even at 2-2. To first, taken in by Encarnacion. To second for 1.
The batter, number 1.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the. Not in time as he steals second. He's set. The 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Joey Gallo.
Gallo is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 30.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
2-2. Yep.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Real Muto recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The batter, number 3. Second
Ready
base.
for another shot now. Luis Arias. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Circle change there, called strike 1. Popped into the air, back behind second. Mendick is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in, Justin Upton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's one away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Danny Mendick is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Count now a ball and a strike. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
To the plate now, Noelvi Marte. No balls and 1 strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard hit toward the hole. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Fielder, Leori Garcia.
So stepping in, Leori Garcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Ball one to start the at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Markakis. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, all even at 1 apiece. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. A ball and 2 strikes now. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Full count, 3-2. There's ball 4. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The designated hitter, Jose.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Santana is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, the left fielder.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Markakis looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The first baseman, number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Victor Arano, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Edwin Encarnacion now, and it's fouled away. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That one's in there. 3-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. He's set, and the pitch.
Up there.
From the stretch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Mendick. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
No, that's
3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in now, Noelvi Marte, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Marte.
Aroldis Vizcaíno answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Looking to minimize the damage here. 1-0. Here it is.
outside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Two out, bases loaded. Three and 0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
.3-0. Here it is.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. The 2-0. 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
First offering on its way. Yoan Moncada is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Jay Spry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The White Sox,
Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Danny Santana. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now a curveball misses inside. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Elvis Andrus is the second out in the 7th inning. Blake Swihart will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Two and two. Popped up. Encarnacion will put this one away, and the side is. Blake Swihart stays in the game after.
Right field, number 0, Blake Swihart.
Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jose Abreu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2, full count. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Joey Gallo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses, 1-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Runners on first with 1 down. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second
the right
out.
fielder, number 30.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. On a line, that's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside and low, 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this is fouled at the plate. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Alex Colomé has been summoned from the bullpen.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 49, Alex Colomé.
First pitch of the at-bat. Luis Arias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The pitch. A ball and a strike. Colomé has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
Ready 1-0. once again. Tim Anderson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Anderson
Hops this one up. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Mazzara. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The first base.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yuli Gurriel is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Ready with the 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit to short. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Up next for Chicago.
Leading up for the White Sox, the second baseman, Danny.
Jose Leclerc is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
They're Here's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard
number
single
5.
up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he's back easily. At the plate, Noelvi Marte, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The bat.
Stepping in,
The
Leury
center
Garcia. A hit in
Leury.
2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in, Yohan Moncada. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schweihart's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 1-0 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. To short. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 4 and the Rangers 1. Perez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39.
Striding in to start the 9th, JT Realmuto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2.
3-2.
It's
been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2. Offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter,
so a runner at first now. With one away, Matt Duffy will be summoned off the bench here, as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Duffy.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. And it's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Still 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Lucas Giolito earned the win, his fourth this season, leading the White Sox to victory over the Rangers 4-1. Also out of Texas, the team has completed a trade and have acquired relief pitcher Dylan Floro from the Los Angeles Dodgers. And in return, they'll send relief pitcher Victor Arano, according to team reports.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour would sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all four of his pitches at any point in the count.
Number 20, Danny Mendes.
So striding in, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Texas, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Road. You'd love to win this fourth game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
Engel is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting second.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gallo is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Ready now, Luis Arias. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Markakis. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Little chopper back to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So here's Jose Abreu. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the. Justin Upton the next to hit. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. Justin Upton with a solo home run, number 302 career. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Castellanos.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Castellanos absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Castellanos stands at second with no outs. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And that misses 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Blake Swihart will be next. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. 1 gone. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man Blake Swihart. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Danny Santana.
The center fielder.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's hitless in 6 tries. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2 balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Encarnacion is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Mendick had. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
For the White Sox.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Lynn gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1.
Ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Danny Mendick would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Danny Mendick,
the second baseman.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fouled off. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Nick Markakis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he fouls this one off. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Here's Justin Upton now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the stretch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And he lays off for ball one. First and second now, one man out. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Rangers leave one, and it's still 3-1.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the White Sox, the shortstop.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Marte.
That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher to just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. First pitch on its way. Adam Engel is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Back in standing. Gonna be a tough play. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The center fielder, number
digging in
28.
to try it again. Leury Garcia. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1. 1-1.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. yanked foul off to the right. Here's another 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2-2 count.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he'll be back in standing up. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Garcia is right there, 1 down.
Now batter.
1 gone in the Texas fourth. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. And a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. The catcher.
Ready to take his hacks again, Blake Swihart, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rangers 3 and the White just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
For the White Sox.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Designated hitter,
Jose Abreu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, first
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Here's Monty Grandal. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Andujar's got it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 4. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Danny.
The pitch.
Santana.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Rangers.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He popped out in his first trip.
Gurriel.
Pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Gurriel, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he popped him up. Mendick backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Slow little roller to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
The second baseman.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Ready now for the White Sox. Noelvi Marte batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. And the runner back easily. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Engel. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a liner. Foul. Push softly over toward the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Good guys held in check here. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Markakis.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
One ball, one
runner
strike.
aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Encarnacion in foul ground. 1 out.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in, Justin Upton. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, left fielder.
Up next for the Rangers, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Rougned Odor will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 12, Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Rougned Odor will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 12, Rougned Odor.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. One and one, here it comes. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. At the plate, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Lynn comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt here. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45.
New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Encarnacion.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Second baseman, Gabby Mendez. Ladies and gentlemen,
now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it to second for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Noel Marte. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, Adam Engel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
2-0.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-3. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy.
Into the box, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
In there, 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before,
It's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number two. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So next to the plate for Texas. JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, JT Realmuto.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
The bat.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Justin Upton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 down, runners at first and second. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. JT Realmuto will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Rangers. Now playing second.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully.
Dylan Floro is on.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 51, Dylan Floro.
The 3-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan,
Your
frustrating executing that pitch in there's an infield now.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. And you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave 1, still all square at 4 apiece. Luis Basabe remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Kelvin Herrera will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Engel moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. The 3-1 sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Blake Swihart comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Danny Santana. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. Score remains tied at 4. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
The second baseman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Mendick.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now in the box, Noelvi Marte. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this.
50.
There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
No more. Mazara.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tried to get him to go after the one and 1 the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. This game's all tied at 4. Nomar Mazara will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right.
We are into extra innings, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Riding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Full count.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he got him.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 offering.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Chase Fry takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 57, Chase Fry.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
He's going.
Anderson's running. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Go ahead, runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Garcia.
Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Settling in now, Yohan Moncada. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. The 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
You're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
The man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
6-4, the outcome today. Jay Spry claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.